Hey, here's a question for you guys. If Sir Richard Branson calls and invites you over to his private island paradise, what do you say? Exactly. And I was lucky enough to be invited back for a second time to Sir Richard's private island. It's a love heart-shaped island in the Noosa River that he likes to call home when he's here in Australia. I went along, caught up with Sir Richard, had a little tour around the island, and he had a very special announcement to make while I was there. Have a look. Hello, Sir Richard.
Nice
good to see you again.
Pleasure.
How are you?
Very good.
Keeping well?
Very good. Indeed.
Looking well. It's a beautiful day to be on Makepeace Island.
It is absolutely and utterly fantastic. I don't know why I ever leave Australia.
Well, why would you leave this? It's been 5 years since I've been here, actually.
Is that right?
The last time
oh my
we
God.
caught up here. Time flies, huh?
Yeah, well, I remember it well because I think we ended up in the bath together. But I mean, that's not
You invited me into the bath, but I believe
You rejected
I
it?
rejected.
Oh, well.
So, or I politely declined. More like it. So what do you enjoy most when you come back to Makepeace?
I suppose just the escape. I mean, it's the most beautiful spot in Australia, and it's just a place that can come, bring some close friends, have a few drinks, and play some tennis.
Roll around barefoot.
Walk around barefoot. Exactly. After you.
Island life. How was it exactly that you came to own your own little plot of Queensland?
We started Virgin Australia here in Queensland, and we'd spend quite a lot of time down here. We just decided let's see if we can find a place which we could share. Came across this lovely island, and it was shaped like a love heart.
So this is your personal villa while you're here?
This is where I'm staying at the moment. They obviously knew you were coming. This looked a real mess about 20 minutes ago.
Are you a messy hotel kind of guy? Throw your stuff everywhere?
When I'm on my trip as a bachelor, it's all just pile everything in a corner.
Well, no one's going to rouse on you, are they?
Exactly.
Do you find it pretty easy to switch off when you get the chance?
Yeah, I do actually. I'm a great believer in getting that sort of balance between work really hard, play hard, and
rest hard.
Yeah.
It's not all bungalows and bourettes here on this tiny island paradise. A huge portion of Makepeace Island is now being devoted to a very good cause, saving and protecting one of the Sunshine Coast's most iconic and endangered animals. How are we going to see that come back again? Is that possible? Are we going to see the numbers that we saw years ago?
Professor Timms has been developing a chlamydia vaccine, and I think that's going to be a crucial tool in turning around some of the populations. But we've really got to get a handle on what contribution being hit by car is, what contribution wild dogs make to declines, and then you can really tailor the solution, I guess, for the local issue.
That solution will be the Richard Branson Koala Conservancy. Based on Makepeace Island, the project hopes to revive the population and help scientists protect them for generations to come.
In Australia generally, I mean, we know that koalas are in decline. We've known that for many years, but there's never really been, a sensible, meaningful drive to reverse that. And I guess we're very hopeful that, that this program is going to be the start of something.
This barefoot billionaire may appear cool and casual, but when it comes to protecting our planet, he couldn't be more serious. Well, it's a beautiful gift that you've given back to Queensland, Sir Richard.
Oh, we're very lucky to participate in such a wonderful project and have these incredible experts teaching us all about the koalas, and hopefully one day how they can be saved for generations to come.
Can I ask very quickly on another subject, Australian politics, because I know you recently backed Malcolm Turnbull. I wonder what your take is on Australian politics at the moment.
I'd met Malcolm Turnbull when I was last here, spent a couple of hours talking to him about various issues, and just thought how lucky Australia is to have somebody like that as their Prime Minister. So sort of comparing with someone like Donald Trump, you were very lucky to have him.
Wow, America under Donald Trump.
Well, I think the world under Donald Trump is just a terrifying prospect.
Oh well, politics is boring. Yeah, we're on an island, huh? Would you like to finish off? Thank you so much for having us again.
Thank you for coming.
Do you mind if I stick around? Is there any hurry to move on?
How am I going to answer that? Does she mind if you stick around?
I'll sleep in the bathtub. I don't mind.
We would love you to stick around.
Cheers. And thank you. And thank you for having us over to your island again. Cheers to Queensland.
Oh,
yeah.
Beautiful thing.
They eventually had to escort me off the island because I didn't overstay my welcome for a second time. But I do want to say thank you very much to Sir Richard and everyone over at Makepeace Island for having us, and congratulations to them all too on this wonderful project, the Richard Branson Koala Conservancy. This is a really important initiative for this area, for the koala population, not just in Queensland but right around the country where numbers have plummeted really. So it's a terrific thing. All the details will be on our website. They're throwing a huge fundraiser over on Makepeace in September, so we'll make sure the details are there
Can
too.
you rent that island out?
You can. You can get 20 of your closest friends. It doesn't unless you put in a special request. And I think if it's one L. Wilkinson putting in a request, I think he might oblige.
Beautiful spot.
It's beautiful. You can have as many pies as you like, Timmy.
No one's brought pies down to us yet.
I know.
It's very
There's a bakery
surprising.
right over there.
Yeah. Anyway, well done, Sylvia. Terrific
you.
stuff.